Oke bro, balik lagi sama gue Robert. Kita lanjutin lagi chapter 5 di Liumang Man. Ternyata emang bener ya, game Yakuza ini nggak laku di Indonesia ya. Kalau dipikir laku tapi nggak mungkin juga game gede. Dan bagi gue sih ini game yang bagus ya bro. Dan seru aja nontonin ceritanya, seru aja mainnya gitu kan. Apalagi kayak dari season Yakuza 1 sampai Yakuza 6 dan mainin Kiryu. Wow, storynya luar biasa. Dan ini baru lagi kita mainin Kasuga. Dan sekarang kita udah di chapter 5, dimana bos kita tiba-tiba bunuh diri. Kalau menurut gue sih dibunuh ya harusnya, nggak mungkin dibunuh diri menurut gua. Tapi kita lihat aja bro, sambil main sambil kita lihat perkembangan ceritanya.
NONOMIYA really didn't seem the type to kill himself.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. I would have jumped on that place no matter how big a loan I needed.
Seriously, it's a gold mine. The guy was sitting on a mountain of cash and he just threw himself off.
Classy group. Talking this way at a funeral.
Money does things to people. They know a soap land can be a ticket to riches.
Can't you start one just by submitting some paperwork?
Well, it's gotten a lot stricter. A new soap land has to be more than 200 meters from any school, hospital, or library. There's no downtown real estate that meets that criteria. Not a single lot. So, functionally, it's impossible to open a new soap land.
What about the old ones that have been around forever?
They got grandfathered in.
So NONOMIYA's death is another precious soap land down the drain.
It didn't have to be. He could have sold it and made a huge profit, just like those guys said. I really don't understand why he did himself in.
Me neither. There must have been something terrible going on. Something even worse than Nanoha's situation. I really think he was more of a sensitive guy than he ever let on.
Excuse me, sensitive?
Siapa?
I don't know about that.
Nanoha-san? Is that you?
Whoa, look at her. I guess she's feeling a lot better now. No more stress about her dad. And she went shopping. Yeah, she looks great. Pretty sexy.
Shut up! She's here to pay her respects, you moron. Grow the fuck up!
Kesel gitu.
No, Hassan. You should know that we are the ones who found him. I mean, we were just heading back to the shop, expecting to find him there, but he'd already hung himself.
Yeah, I heard you guys just now saying he was sensitive. Come on, we all know he wasn't the greatest guy. And he was selfish, too. But that's why I think there's no way he killed himself.
Damn, Nanoha-san. I know you're still going through a lot, but is this really the time to trash the guy?
Don't lecture me like that. You don't even know me.
We don't know you?
No, you don't. I'm Saeko.
Kan beda kan sebenarnya. Kembar atau apa nih maksudnya? Itu gimana sih? Gue juga jadi bingung kan sama kayak di orang.
Alright, so, is Psycho your nickname or something? I don't get it.
No, I'm saying that you and I have never met before, okay? Do you get it now, Gramps?
Gramps? Come on, Nanoha.
Okay, you obviously don't get it. Maybe Four Eyes over there can figure it out?
Four Eyes? No, I can't say I get it at all.
Well, the simple answer is they're twins, right?
We have a winner. You're smarter than you look back there. Yeah, I'm Nanoha's sister.
Seeing as you're Nanoha's twin,
Do you have the same, you know, job as she does?
I'm not for sale, if that's what you're asking. I'm a bartender. At a cabaret club that NONOMIYA owned, actually.
Jeez, he owned a cabaret club and a soapland?
Yeah, you may not have looked it, but he was actually one of the top dogs in Ijincho's red light district.
Top.
Now that he's gone, I guess both my club and Otohime land are probably gonna shut down.
Was it just a coincidence that you and your sister both worked in his establishments?
Yeah, it was. I mean,
It's
it's
crazy,
crazy,
but
but I didn't even know that Nanoha was working at, you know, at his brothel.
You didn't know?
I had no idea. I only found out a few days ago. And I still don't understand. If I'd known she needed money to take care of her dad, I'd have gladly given her some.
how could you not know? I mean, you're sisters, aren't you? What gives?
You might say we had a complicated relationship. See, I left home when I was young, and I never looked back.
You just cut your family off?
That was how it had to be. But I had no idea my sister was working at Otohime land.
I mean, Nonomiya had to know the two of you were related.
I'm sure he did. It's obvious we're twins. And apparently he actually did tell Nanoha that I was working at his cabaret club. But she asked him to keep her job a secret from me, no matter what.
Well, not a real surprise, seeing as you were estranged.
Then a few days ago, Nonomiya called me, sounding really worried. He said my sister and dad were in a tight spot, that they were trapped in some kind of Yakuza scam.
That must have been a scary way to find out about the trouble your sister was in.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, we haven't talked in years. And now I'm really worried. I mean, Nonomiya broke his promise to her by telling me she works for him. So Dad and Nanoha must be in really deep trouble.
They were, but it's all good now. No need to worry.
No need to worry. Wait, are you the ones who helped my family? That would make you Kasuga-san, Adachi-san, and Nanba-san. I owe you guys so much.
You knew our names this whole time? You do realize your
Never.
family's alive because of us?
Look, I really am grateful. Thank you.
It seems like you haven't talked to Nanoha-san about any of this.
No, I haven't.
I feel like I'm a
And I
bit better.
feel like it might be better if I just keep pretending I don't know about it.
Hey, I just thought of something important. When Nonomiya told you about your sister, did you say it was by phone?
Yeah?
Well, that would be pretty damn close to the moment he hung himself.
Oh, yeah. I knew that already. Later on, I realized that phone call ended just moments before he died.
Whoa.
That's what I was trying to tell you before. That phone call is why I know there's no way he committed suicide.
So, wait, what exactly did he say to you?
Nah, ini dia ceritanya. Flashback. Didatengin siapa nih dia? Gomijul, Seryuka, atau satu lagi siapa ya? Satu lagi. Chinese mafia siapa sih? Liumang ya? Oh iya dia Liumang ya harusnya. Soalnya kan ini Captain Liumang ya.
What? You have your employees doing that?
Basically, the home your sister put your dad in, it's a racket run by the Seiryu clan. They're threatening to kill your father if she doesn't pay them.
Wait, are you serious? And did you just say Nanoha is working at your soap land? Why didn't you tell me before?
I'm sorry. She asked me not to. I feel like shit for ratting on her even now. But at this point, the secret's kinda out.
Okay, just let me think. First of all, are they seriously asking for all that money in one lump sum? I don't have that kind of cash. I guess I could ask around.
We don't have time to try and raise money. We just have to put our faith in these new guys I hired. Maybe they'll pull a miracle out of their ass. You know, Psycho? I think they might actually do it.
Why do you think that? Who are these guys anyway?
They're like, well, it's a bum, an ex-Yakuza, and an ex-detective. I know it sounds shady, but they're good guys. Tough, too. They're risking their lives for Nanoha.
Is the ex-Yakuza that Kasuga-san you mentioned before?
Yeah. He hasn't let me down so far. Huh? Hold on, I heard something.
Oh, is it a customer?
Yeah, probably. Hold on, hon. Hello? Hey, what are you doing? Whoa! Hey, hold on! Stop! Don't just barge in!
Boss?
Stop! Stop!
Boss?
老马，他在这里，老马。
Lauma. Shopo yang mau dihajar kali ini. Tetap Kasuga nggak bisa ngelihat yang nggak baik-baik ya. Nggak tahu aja mestinya. Tutup dong jadi itu.
That was the last time you spoke with him?
Yeah,
What happened at the end there?
I don't know. The voices sounded angry. I think they were speaking Chinese.
And this is how you know it wasn't a suicide.
Yeah,
But if these Chinese guys killed him, why'd they try to make it look like a suicide?
Well, I don't want to find out. Let's just tell the police about this.
I already did. I got interviewed by a detective who found my number in NONOMIYA's call history. I told him everything I just told you.
So then, why are they still calling it a suicide?
I don't know. But I'll tell you a really weird thing. The detective asked about the Chinese words, so I repeated them. Then he just packed up and left.
Really? Well, let's hear the Chinese.
Sure. I can tell you what I heard, but I don't know what it means. But I do know the words were definitely Laoma, Laoma.
Lauma? What's that?
I just told you I have no idea.
But I do.
Really?
Lauma is a nickname for one of the bosses in the Yokohama Liumang.
One of their bosses? You're sure?
Yeah. His real name is Mabuchi.
That's so weird. Why would they be shouting his nickname like that?
Maybe it was his guys who busted into Nonomiya's room to attack him. They might have been calling to Mabuchi because they'd found Nonomiya.
You're trying to imply Mabuchi's behind the murder? But he was on Seiryu clan turf. The Ijin Three don't attack on each other's land.
They don't. So if that pack's been broken, anything could happen now.
Why did the police ignore what Saeko told them?
Maybe the detective didn't know what Liumang meant.
No. I think it's the opposite. He stopped the investigation because he knew exactly what it meant.
You mean he was scared?
Not so much scared as loyal. Every detective in Nijincho knows who Lauma is. He owns them, really.
What? He bribed all of them?
He pays for a lot of their important family events. Coming-of-age parties, weddings, funerals, you name it. Sends money to their kids, too. Oh yeah, he takes care of them.
Wah, susah kalau udah sampai kayak gitu.
Mabuchi, with all these detectives on his payroll, has basically bought access to all their personal information.
He's got his personal herd of cop cattle.
Yep. And milks them whenever he wants. The police are helpless before the Great Wall. And they know it too. But don't go expecting them to do any real investigations where Mabuchi is involved.
Hey, we're forgetting an important question. Why would Mabuchi kill Nonomiya?
Yeah, doesn't seem like it was robbery.
Look at these. It was rare that Nonomiya broke out the full house bonuses.
But he got them for us. He trusted us.
Saiko, thanks for telling us what you heard over the phone. I know it'll help.
You know, it's really sad. How I never even realized someone was worrying about me like he was. He worked so hard all those years, only for things to end up like this. I never got along with my dad or my sister. We were always fighting. My mom did the best she could to keep the family together, and it almost worked. But after she died, I just wanted out. Thing is, for all his flaws, NONOMIYA is the one who gave me a real home, even when he knew I had abandoned my family. But I kept saying he was garbage. I was so mean to him right up until the end. I never thanked him for what he did, not even once. I mean, I never thought he could just be gone all of a sudden, you know? All my life, I felt pretty alone. But I thought at least I was free. Now I'm starting to realize that I was kidding myself. Because I wasn't actually alone. And to be honest, I wasn't even that free. It feels more like the people around me were suffocating me. Even NONOMIYA.
Look, I know you must have felt like he was suffocating you, but if you ask me, that sounds like every other family I've ever come across.
It's so frustrating, because it's like, NONOMIYA doesn't deserve my tears. He was a dirty, crass old man. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that nobody should care, that the police can write him off. I mean, it's their job to do something, but they're acting like it's just another suicide. That's not right. I can't do anything. Not by myself. But before NONOMIYA died, he told me about how you three risked so much to help my sister and my dad. And I just thought...
I'm guessing that's why you came here to find us. Okay.
Okay, my ass. Are you dragging us into another mess?
You're finally starting to understand me, Nurse Namba.
Oh, that's a bad sign. You in, Adachi-san?
About going up against a guy even the police are scared of. My detective instincts are telling me, hell yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
So, that settles it. Sachan.
Yeah.
Let's do this together. That work for you? From here on out, you don't have to feel alone anymore.
Ya, bisa ayal kasusnya.
Welcome to the party.
Seriusan dia ikut. Kira masa iya ikut party kita kan. Beneran ikut lo, jadi 4 lo, bro. Itu cewek tuh seriusan ikutan dia. Psycho join the party. Support lagi nih. Mungkin ceritanya aja kali, bentuk berantem lah ya berarti harusnya ya.
Sup?
still movie, yeah. So I just like they're not gonna just press it anymore. Would you guys best that was so we can
No.
it's more Chinatown at China ito, right? You wanna hear something?
Yeah.
Hey,
Right, no. Tempatnya lebih tinggi dari kita loh, sequester. Apa sih? Oke, salah. Sequel inherent memorization of fear, charm, misalnya itu semua. Terus also play good at holding a record instead of bisa kayak gitu. Gear game. As item dulu. Mari lari. Ininya. Iya. Nyampe dengan sadar musuh.
Somebody help!
Huh?
Just shut up and hand over your wallet!
Come on, people saying this.
Hey, don't you punks have anything better to do with your life?
Huh? Who the fuck are you? Oh, perfect timing. You're with parttimehero.com, right?
Part-time hero? You lost me.
What to be a part-time hero?
I don't know what your problem is, but if you're trying to be a hero, your ass is going down.
Yeah.
Come on!
Here we go.
Pakai tas. Wanjir.
You're gonna get stomped.
Makan.
You're gonna get hurt.
I'm up! You're in it now! Wanna fight?
Right.
moving up in the world.
Level up semua langsung.
Man, you really kicked ass back there. Thanks, parttimehero.com.
Still don't know what this hero thing you're talking about.
What? You mean Part-Time Hero didn't send you?
Ta-da-da-da! Never fear. Part-Time Hero is here.
Huh?
So this year's our bad guy, huh? Just look at... Yep. Got the classic thug tells. Money-hungry gaze, low-life outfit. What is it with that hair? Looks like he set off a bomb in front of his face.
Actually, this guy right here, he...
Say not another word. For the glory of part-time heroes everywhere, I will vanquish this villain post-haste.
Naggebuk kita mati.
Now put up your dukes. I'm no stranger to fisticuffs. Battle is on. Cool. Come on now. Take your best shot. Get serious.
Bah,
Here we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
keras brot.
Let's go. Yeah. Don't get cocky. Watch this. You're in it now.
I'm not that bad.
Waduh. Perih
Right.
dong.
Try this on your side.
Fight.
You're gonna get stomped.
Have fun with this. Little first aid. Okay, cock. Yeah, weak. Check this out.
Hey,
I'm up.
Huh?
Going in. I got some of this.
woi,
Here we go.
itu guys.
Yeah.
Mumpung dia jatuh sikat.
Good luck next time.
Udah 5.000 yen loh. Kenceng juga. Bunuh. Kocak nih. Dia dateng mau bantu malah dia yang tepar ya.
You're no
I'm not a thug at all, man.
He's right. This guy here, he rescued me just now.
He rescued you? What are you trying?
Dia nggak lihat ada yang letak di sampingnya kan. Emang bute gitu. Gimana coba deh.
So it was all just a big misunderstanding. I can't do much in the way of an apology, but I'd be happy to treat you to some tea.
How's that make up for anything? I went through 2 fights just now.
You know what? You're right. I beg your pardon. Maybe I should introduce... I'm the president of Part-Time Hero Incorporated. Please, call me Hero. Fun fact, I named this company both after myself and the concept of a hero. So clever, I know.
Okay, I'll ask again. What is this part-time...
PartTimeHero.com offers a revolutionary service that puts you in touch with a hero, all from the comfort of your smartphone.
puts you in touch with a hero?
That's what we call you when you register. You'll be taking on quests that people in need post. Upon accepting, it's your job to dash onto the scene and save the day. The concept is, well... and it doesn't take much to start. You could choose to find pets or people if you'd...
Huh. I gotta ask though, why make this service if...
Well, what really sets us apart...
So it's like...
In a way, yes. What you did just now, fighting off those stuff, Ijincho, as you know, has an exorbitantly high crime rate. That's what...
Makes sense. Now I know why that guy thought I was all...
Well, that's another thing. The fact that there are still good, honest people like you out there, I'd say you're one of the few real heroes left in the world.
Yeah, all I did was punch a guy who was starting to piss me off.
Wait, please, just...
What now?
Well, if it's not too much to ask, would you be willing to work for me as a...
So you want me as your muscle? That it?
Essentially. We've been getting rave reviews, so we always have an influence. But since true heroes are in short supply, the biggest struggle is finding someone capable of... Since these heroes are rare, a lot of our clients are still... This city is full of crime. People just... Believe me, I want to help as much as I can.
That's where I come in, huh?
You've got more than what it takes. Above all, you look out for the little guy. We need people like you. You'll receive compensation, of course. It's a job that feels... So what do you say?
All right, sign me up. Not sure how much help I can be, but...
That's what I like to hear. Okay, then.
Looking forward to it. Oh, and I'm Ichiban Kasuga.
Kasuga-san. Got it. Then allow...
Completing part-time hero quest will request money to casual. You understand all program can check out quest. Support quest include the quest and which person will be special rescue kita berkusul. Sebenarnya metode sidang kompetensi dan pembayaran dana lens. So kalian yang member point collecting this room kusul orang yang maksudnya special open more quest. Double member challenge quest informal mission based on the Test. When you comedy person to the intro chance.
And that's about it. Right on.
I like where this is going. Could always use some extra.
Kalau hero. Dia suka dipanggil hero soalnya. Ingat guys, itu impian kita bro. Jadi hero. Impian Kasuga. Balik lagi ke misi utama kita bro. Wih, Chinatown bener nih. Chinatown. This is a picture. The image always had your comments can lot and place like Chinese. Huh?
Huh?
You will mention Chinatown around here. The Chinatown you're thinking of is basically a tourist attraction on the other side of the stage. Believing like the one who got driven out a long time ago. So you're saying there's a tough war in Chinatown.
Okay.
The war channel was still ranking and the channel even was giving off respect. The gap was so drastic they felt that actually what they did. So the crowd has this backbone of your
Wow.
people living are basically the descendant of the one who got around the that's the war, but they had no one. May even the cover no mention.
Okay.
Yo.
Just remember, I'm active now. The landlord trying to catch my witch. Start with some mouse stuck snowboard this. Then when you see the operator S, but would you go for it?
Got it.
Got it. Mana gitu. Okay. Yeah, this may have thought skill good name. Bet good. It's right with the order that. Roll with the basics. Kapal. Nggak mau ngomong dia bro. Hilang. Cari yang lain.
Hey.
My man. Invention, yeah, that's right. But if you're in a restaurant, what do you mean? I think walking my stay is easy, but you gotta be thanks. So you commitment terms. Go home, man. Hey. Gak mau juga. Gagal lagi.
Hey.
There we go. So in the way of business, the advanced. Okay, what was the question, man? How to play what you're just man. Liumang Man. Mommy, this one. Dia nak ketemu lah.
Damn.
Kita talk about you, but in the toilet, man. Your brother even starts.
Hold on.
Well, maybe not there's anyone with the voice. Datengin. Sat.
Listen,
What? What do you mean? Why? Isn't there for more?
Hey!
Shit. No, that's it to me. And
You.
the Germans never on Liumang Man. What do you mean? We just
No.
the people will not go at the time from. This one the good spot to get some. So we better than fun.
hey,
Come on. Let's see.
Okay.
The owner of something is walking to that kid. It's a. It can be a more. This I said to throw asking around. Yeah. So that's what's after it. Wait, rame nih. That's right, so we're getting some extra people.
Yeah.
Nice, guys.
Hey.
You.
Hey, kalau biar penggalan terus. Terus kita always. Oh, Liumang Man just creative. Into the light. Don't worry, you're back out for the Hello, it. Oh, come on.
Beat him down.
Bring him down.
Right.
Rame, boss. Gila. Waduh, kalau betul bos.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Come on now.
Okay.
Kenapa dia ikutan mental kan?
Watch this.
I got this.
I'm not that.
Waduh.
Let's go.
Fight.
Let's go.
Ya, lumayan dapat satu.
Weak.
Aduh.
Here we go.
Get alive.
Try this on the side. We're in this together, guys.
Let's get it done.
Nah, support kita, support wanita.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Check this out.
Wanna fight?
Yeah.
Mampu.
I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Gotta do something about this.
Aduh.
Oh, you're weak.
I'm not backing down. Right. This out.
Wanna fight? That's ticket time. Come on now.
Okay. What?
Aduh, salah itu lah.
You're in it
Pain
now.
in the ass.
Go in it.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. We'll fight to the end.
Fight. Oh, you.
Try this on the side. Feel this one.
I got this. Let's get it done.
Let's see.
All right.
Take
Ora.
shot. Make it work. Have fun with this. I got you. That's better.
You're gonna get
Let's go.
stomped.
I'm struggling here.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. I know about this.
You're in it now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, bisa satu nih.
Alive. You're weak.
Check this out.
Sikat.
I'm not happy.
I'm not backing down. We'll fight to
Oke. Darah kita sekarat semua tapi.
I feel my stats going up.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Oke, dapat darah full semua. Aman bro, aman.
Hey.
You what? Feel single yourself not to give. Not even if you kill her.
Yo. Damn.
Not a single one thought about it. Yakuza couldn't think for or to a problem. Yeah, when people hit the button like that, oh, you got left something.
Hey,
But are gonna be no cheat now. If they then come even problem, it's too bad there's no. Kira apa nih Kasuga? Can't think of one. Dude, there's the one screw video that was not into it. Remember? Go try to check us down. Oh, same. Just this also collect protein money from us back the homeless camp. You greedy as hell. Probably go long with it. So. Iya kan Zeng kan gampang ngomong kan. Nah ketemu pas bener.
Oh,
There he is. Chiluba, never stop. Let's consider, man. Come on, can you?
Listen,
What?
Yo,
Oh, let's set up for the game. Oke, dan kita aman ya, semua.
got a room for a party of 4?
Sir, did anyone refer you to us?
Nah, we were just passing by. Thought the place looked good.
I'm sorry, but this bar is members only. You need a referral from one of our existing customers, or from a hostess.
Really? This place doesn't look anywhere near fancy enough for all that.
Regardless of how it looks, you still need a membership to enter. So I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
wait. Can you just sign us up for the membership?
I'm not able to do that either. And may I ask, are you with the police?
What makes you think that?
I've been in this job long enough to know a cop when I see one. Is our establishment under suspicion of anything?
What, like hiring illegal immigrants? Was that what you're worried about? Rest easy. We're not with police or immigration.
I hope not. But even if you aren't, rules are still rules. I can't make any exceptions. I really must ask you to leave.
wait. Didn't you say a hostess can give a referral?
That's correct. Do you know someone who works here?
No? But how about this? I will work as a hostess here, starting right now. And I'll give my referral to these 3. How about that?
Looking. Lowongan kerjaan.
We're a Chinese pub, so our hostesses must either be Chinese or of Chinese descent.
Well, I was born in Japan, but my parents are Chinese. So rest assured, I am very much of Chinese descent, my new fellow coworker.
You sure that's true?
Isn't this decision a bit above your pay grade? And you're accusing me of lying?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
I hope not. Now let me talk to the manager, please. I need to tell him how you turned away a fantastic hostess, and even worse, dismissed her heritage.
Wait, I get it, okay? Let me go talk to the manager. You still have to pass an interview to be hired on a trial basis.
Of course. I'm ready when the manager is.
Hey, you sure about going in alone like this? It's the enemy's home base. You never know what could happen.
You guys have already been risking your lives. I'm ready to join the club. And don't worry, I can take care of myself.
All right. But be careful, will ya?
I will. I've dealt with a lot of trouble in my years of hostessing. I'll call you once I'm in.
is this really gonna work?
Well, let's have a little faith in Sachan.
Sachan. Well, let's see that point. Let's just wait for it to get us.
Hey,
Memang enak fighting is saying so let's be ready for that. That point I just think because just broke and untuk best gun. She don't have any done skill money. I don't remember him but for that at least when I know get it. Remember him as well.
Okay.
That's probably cheaper.
hey,
Itu say ke dia. Cari item nih gitu cerita. Jauh ya. Kita nungguin Sai-chan di interview dulu ya. Kita ke ujung. Kita ada musuh, kita langsung. Kita malas ribut sama orang cerita. Katanya di sini juga kan benar. Benar banget. Yen, recehan sekali. Jauh ya. Jadi apa kayak pabrik ini buset. This is what production stuff.
Anybody here?
Siapa nih? Cewek lagi.
You need something?
Nowhere to go.
I heard you could fix bats. Do you,
Okay.
work here?
Yep. I'm Sumire-sawa. I run this place, if you can believe that.
You're the manager?
What? Having second thoughts because the manager's a girl?
No, not really.
So, this what you want fixed? This bat? Looks to me like it's been sitting around for a while. It's pretty rusty, too.
Yeah, it's something I picked up. Still, it's special to me.
Hold on. This bat. Is this from the Hero series?
Huh? The hell's that?
It's a really, really rare bat that was only in production for a limited time thanks to the manufacturer going bankrupt. I can't believe I'm seeing one with my own eyes. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Please let me fix it. Just this once. I promise I'll make it special. I'll even do it for free.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, fixing up something as rare as this would be a dream come true. I'd be honored.
Hey, thanks.
Great! I'll get to work right away. Holy shit, let's do this!
Oh.
Holy shit. Whoa.
Almost there. That's what I'm talking about.
Anjir, bisa power up boy senjata kita.
Phew.
Bersinar tuh kayaknya ke
That's
depan.
some energy you got.
I used to be a bit of a punk, so I tend to get pretty riled up about stuff. Anyway, here.
Anjir, jadi emas.
Yo, that thing looks like it's brand new.
And that's not all. To make sure it won't get all dinged up in the future, I added a special coating. That little beauty should be harder and more durable than ever.
Thanks. I'll put it to good use.
So
You sure are talented, you know that?
Well, I definitely know how to fix things.
different style.
Management's a different.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this place is pretty empty. I'm guessing.
Much? Nowadays, it's normal to toss clothes and things out if they're ripped or broken or... And as much as my dad tried to keep this place going, he wasn't good with money and got in a lot of debt. Had to sell most of our machinery to pay it off. So, pretty much all that's left is the stuff no one would buy. That limited what jobs we could take, and as a result, we kept losing.
That's rough.
But I really love this job. I love being here. My granddad, who opened this place, was a really skilled technician. He's been a constant inspiration to me.
Even long after he passed away, this place is all I have left of him. And I don't want to lose it. My dad may have thrown in the towel, but that doesn't mean I can't keep trying. I think I might be at my limit, though. I guess we're just in a time where we're not needed anymore. Me, or this shop.
Yeah, well, I don't know about all that. But look at it this way. You've been doing the best you possibly can. And maybe you're at rock bottom right now, but that doesn't mean you won't make it out eventually.
Huh?
I mean, maybe it ain't all that convincing coming from a guy who just barely got out of being homeless. But at the very least, I plan to keep coming back here to have you work on shit for me. Don't forget that.
Dia pernah
alright?
bahasa di situ kan, maksudnya emang bagus banget
You've
ceritanya.
got a lot of spirit. Don't see that too much
Yakuza.
anymore. What's your name?
Ichiban Kasuga.
All right, Kasuga-san. If you really mean that, then you're welcome anytime. Whether it's a bat or something else, I'll make it better than new. But this time's the only free one, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll be counting on you, Sumire-chan.
Dilengkapi channel payment girl romance at the romance workshop. Let's go. My turn to the box of the craft and garrison. Nowhere to go, but buat senjata kan. Teleport juga. Gue kira apa pick up? I the interface about to start saving customer guys can swing the make sure you get
Got it.
Okay guys, your action. Cik dia olahraga dong, pemanasan deh dong. Jadi jauh. Kita mau cek dulu. Craft weapon. Anjir, apaan? Thick height dari iron 2/5. Itu sesuatu dong, nggak punya itemnya dong kita. Anjir keren senjatanya brot, gila. Can equip. Oh, udah gitu tuh. Anjir. Oke. Kita berangkat, kita belum ada item untuk buat nih. Kita harus cari dulu. Bagus ya. Ya, ini recehan. Iya. Maju, ayo kita maju, kita hantam mereka. Kita ini lebih ke arah berupa item. Ayo kita makan guys. Gimana sih? Oke, langsung masuk saja kita.
Ni hao, welcome.
Widih.
Ni hao, welcome. Ni hao, welcome.
Whoa, pretty nice way to be greeted.
Unbelievable. Every single girl is sexy as hell. I had no idea a place like this was on Restaurant Row.
Focus, guys. We gotta find Zhang.
Gimana mau fokus gitu
Hi
kan?
there. Nice to meet you. Are you having a nice evening?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Ni hao.
Hey, we were referred by a girl named Sayako.
Oh, the girl who was being interviewed just now? Someone in the VIP room requested her, so she's in there.
A VIP room?
Yeah, it's in the back.
Funny how she's so popular already. She claimed she was Chinese, but she's not, is she?
Oh, I think she's got some Chinese.
Nobody here believes that, sweetie.
Well, does that mean she's not getting hired?
Oh, she probably did get hired if she's in the VIP room.
But why, if she's not Chinese?
Because the rest of us don't want to go in the VIP room. That's where the owner's friends hang out. They get to have whatever type of fun they want in there. And a lot of that fun is pretty gross.
These friends, are they from the Liumang?
Yeah, they're here almost every day, harassing the girls and just being awful. There's a bald guy who's especially horrible. He's the owner's oath brother.
Bald? Is he a clean-shaven, kind of big guy?
Yeah, you seen him? He's the
Zang,
absolute
Zang.
worst. None of us want to deal with him, so they gave him to Sayako. I feel bad for her.
Wait, you saying Sayako's with them right now?
Get out! No one said you could touch me, you pervert!
On the contrary, your boss said I could have my way with you.
Sachan! You okay?
This nasty cue ball head tried to lick my armpit!
Well, that's a new one.
You know, when most guys do something I don't like, it's a kiss or a grope. Did you try licking just to throw me off?
You deal with creeps that often? Ugh.
What the fuck are you all doing in here?
We were looking for you, Shang-san.
Come for that money I took from you.
Nah, you can keep that chump change. We want you to spill some beans concerning the Yokohama Liumang.
Are you really this stupid? No one's gonna tell you stuff about the Liumang. They ain't just some street gang, idiot.
I know you're saying that just to play up your loyalty. But then again, how loyal are you really? Maybe I ought to put you to the test.
What? You wanna fight?
Not if you tell me what I need to know. If you don't, well, it's a different story. So you want to go another round? Right here?
No, I don't. But you gotta realize, if I blab to you, I am done for. They'll have my head on a stick.
They'll have your head on a stick either way.
What?
If you don't start talking, I'll tell the leader of your gang exactly how you shake down the homeless. I wonder what he'll do then.
You think you can threaten me with my own brothers?
That's a great way of putting it. Wish I would have worded it like that.
Shit. How the hell did this all happen?
It happened because you decided to dig into the pockets of some poor, helpless bums. It's a little late for regret, don't you think?
No. Because I still regret going easy on you. If I'd known you'd pull this kind of shit, I would have killed you when we met. Come on, brothers! These guys think they can make a joke out of the Liumang. Tell them where they stand. Throw their bodies into the bay so the fish can eat them. Yes, sir! Let's do it!
Wih, langsung join party lagi.
Ready?
Right.
For you! Take your like that.
one. I'm not backing down.
Yeah. Don't get cocky. Watch this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Fight. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not backing down.
Weak. No mercy. Take your best shot. Fight.
Here we go. Try this on the side.
Okay, I got this. Get caught. Oh, you. Check this out.
Stomp.
Bye bye.
I'm up. Get serious. Going in. You're in it now.
You're gonna be in a world of right. This
Take
out.
one fight shot.
Feel this one.
Yeah.
Pukulin aja.
Get caught.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's do it. Ready? Let's go. Gotta do something about that. Fuck.
Here we go. Try this on the side.
That's better. Okay. Ready? Get serious.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're fucking weak. Take your best shot. You're in it now. Pain in the ass. You're done.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's do it.
Right.
Moving up in the
Udah
world.
naik level lagi situ. Misi darah aja dulu nih. Bye bye, Jeng.
Don't die just yet. Like I said, I have some questions for you.
Fuck you. You think I tell you anything?
So you want me to rat you out to your leader then?
Wait. If I tell you, will you promise not to tell them?
Have some faith in me, will ya? I'm not an asshole.
Could have fooled me. There's no reason for me to believe you won't rat.
So now you're not telling me? Fine. It's ratting time.
Fucker.
Hey, bring the manager in here. I want to tell him how the honorable Liumang name is being used to shake down homeless guys for scraps.
Okay, I'll talk. What the hell do you want to know? The owner of the soap land? Why would Mabuchi-san want to kill that guy? I mean, the place was on Seiryu clan turf. There must be some mistake.
Yeah, it don't make sense to us either. That's why we want to ask Mabuchi himself.
You know for sure he ordered the hit?
I definitely heard people shouting Lao Ma over the phone. No doubt in my mind.
Really? Or that is what his subordinates call him.
Only his subordinates? You don't call him Lao Ma too?
Nuh-uh. I don't speak a lick of Chinese.
What? But you're Liumang.
The Yokohama Liumang was founded by my grandfather's generation, dumbass. So yeah, back then, everyone spoke Chinese. But us second and third gen guys were born and raised in Japan. Granted, some of us can speak like Chinese diplomats. Some are more like Chinese toddlers. The only words they know are ni hao and zhe zhe. Hello and thank you.
But you're a Chinese citizen, right?
Yep. Good thing, too. If you're born to a pair of illegal residents in Japan, you have no citizenship at all, from any country. So then you can't even go to school. A lot of the Liumang can't even read because of that.
Reminds me of how the Yakuza used to be. Now I see why you and your brothers stick together so tight. The rest of the country doesn't accept you.
Is Mabuchi illiterate too?
No. I mean, he was born poor like most of the Liumang. Right in this town, actually. But then he studied like hell, graduated from a top college, learned not only Chinese, but English and Korean. He's fucking smart, so he hangs out with a bunch of other smart guys. But I ain't one of them. I've never even spoken to him.
Know where he is now?
No idea.
What about his phone number?
Can't you take a hint, man? I am trying to tell you I don't run in the same circles as the guy.
You better not be lying.
I ain't. Seriously, I have no way of contacting him.
This chump's not even on the first rung of the ladder.
You got a pretty face, but your mouth needs work.
What a bust. We went through all the trouble of getting into this joint for nothing.
Wow. So it was for nothing that you beat me halfway to hell.
We just thought you might know something about your own boss is all.
Well, nothing we can do now.
Yeah. Guess you can scram, Zhang.
So look, I know how it goes.
How what goes?
You're just gonna rat on me anyway, right?
Huh? No, you got this all wrong, man.
Do I?
Hell yeah. We're not trying to bring you or anyone down. We just want to get to Mabuchi. And that's because he had something to do with our boss's murder. That's it. Sorry I knocked you around and all. But seriously, stop playing the victim. You're the one who did wrong anyhow. But hey, we're not gonna kill you for it. And we don't want to see your body turn up on the evening news either.
Yeah.
Point being, you can trust us not to rat. We know you gave us as much info as you could. And we're done now, so just go home and forget this.
It's not as if I don't know anything.
What? So you do know something?
Not any personal stuff about Mabuchi-san, but I know some things about his businesses. He's got several. The largest is the Yokohama Trading Company.
Yokohama Trading Company?
Yeah, it does what you'd expect. It buys ingredients and kitchen stuff from China and sells them to restaurants here. Some of their customers are these real high-class places in Chinatown.
I thought Mabuchi hated Chinatown.
Oh, he does. This is his way of getting revenge. When he first started the company, no one in Chinatown would take a meeting with him. But his stuff was top-notch and fucking cheap to boot, so they couldn't ignore him forever. The economy was in shambles, so even the Chinatown big shots couldn't pass up good, cheap products. Eventually, they were begging to do business with the guy they'd shunned. Mabuchi-san got a kick out of that. Now they can't stay open without him.
Okay, so Yokohama Trading is his biggest venture? Well then, he probably stops in to check on it every now and then, wouldn't you say?
Maybe. I used to work there part-time, and I never saw him once.
You worked there?
Yeah. Their warehouse is on the other side of Hamakita Park. I was in the warehouse, unloading boxes from the ships that came in from China. Did that for about a month, and never saw Mabuchi-san.
You got a job and stayed just 1 month?
What, you expected consistency from a guy like this?
Shut up! You two don't know shit! Loading freight's exhausting!
Hey guys, what if we all got jobs at the Yokohama Trading Company?
But Zhang said Mabuchi might not ever show up.
Yeah, that's true, but it's the only lead we have right now.
And even if he doesn't show up, hell, we might find something that leads to him. Besides, all of us need a new income stream with Otohime Land shut down.
Don't get your hopes up. The warehouse mostly hires Liumang guys. They're suspicious of Japanese people. I doubt you'll get through the door.
Then it's time to ask our old friend for another favor.
You mean Kanbei-san at Hello Work? Yeah, that guy's got connections. I'm sure he could hook us up with a measly warehouse gig.
It'd be nice to make some money again.
Seriously, I'm totally behind getting both intel and money. That's just being efficient.
Moving freight is no job for a woman, sweet cheeks.
Oh, really? You do realize that hostesses have to do a lot of manual labor, too.
They'll have a job for everyone. Let's meet at Hello Work first thing in the morning.
Yeah, let's call it a day and head back.
Hey, fellas.
What?
For real? You're not gonna tell Mabuchi-san about me taking money from the bums? He scares the shit out of me, to be honest.
Do I have to keep repeating myself? We won't tell. Why'd you finally come clean about Mabuchi's business anyway?
I felt like I owed you something, since you weren't gonna rat on me.
Hey, I'm just glad you trusted me, man. Thanks for not being a prick.
Yeah.
Oh, but while I'm at it, lay off harassing the ladies, would you?
Sure, I'll tone it down to just kissing and groping. That work for you?
Ichiban, let's kill him and be done with it.
Okay, okay. It's all off the table unless I get their permission first. Is that good?
Bisa minta izin dulu. Right, let's go.
Hey.
Yo.
We can make it romance straight. They will more comfortable starting soon.
Got it.
Wih, ditutup jalannya. Loh. Kita disuruh ke tetap harus berantem. Kita temin aja lah. Bah, langsung mundur lah.
Yeah. Let's go. Get alive. Have fun with this.
Here we go.
Weak.
You're gonna get
I'm struggling here. Let's go.
You're gonna get the world.
Get serious.
Right.
You're in it now.
Try this on for size.
Take your best shot. Okay.
I'm not backing down.
Watch this. Let's go. Little first aid. Appreciate it.
You're gonna be in a world.
Let's go. You're weak. Go in it.
You're gonna get stoned. Here we go. This out. Feel this one. You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Have fun with this. I got you. Thanks. Yeah.
I'm not backing.
Come on, you wanna fight? You're in it now. Come up. Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Right. Try this on for size.
Weak. Live. Watch this. A little first aid. That's better. Cool.
You're gonna get stoned.
Check this out. Let's go.
Here we go.
Get serious.
This out. Feel this one.
Okay.
I'm not backing down.
I got this. Now take your best shot. Yeah.
Right.
Siksa. Ya.
Let's go.
Oke.
Goner.
Dan ada musuh lagi. Chinese mafioso.
Here we go. Try this on your side.
Come on now.
Aduh.
I'm not backing down.
Going in. I got this.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Anjir magic.
Right.
You're in it now.
Check this out.
Take your
Get this one.
too hot.
Oh, man.
I'm not backing down.
Let's rock.
Gotta do something about this.
Let's go. I got
You're
this.
gonna get stomped.
No mercy.
Here we go.
Best shot.
Try this on your side.
Too hot.
Make it count.
I'm not backing down.
Don't get cocky.
Much better.
Take your best shot.
Waduh.
Not happy.
Repot
You're
nih.
gonna be in a world of hurt.
All clear. Let's go. You're in it now. Don't get cocky.
This out.
Gotta
I'm
hold
not
it together.
backing down.
Get alive. Check this out.
You're gonna get stomped.
I'm struggling here.
I'm not backing down.
This'll do. I got this.
Do something.
Take your best You're in it now.
Try this on your side. I feel this one.
Too hot.
Oh, man.
Get alive. Come on now.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Not happy. All clear.
Waduh, nggak ada kita lagi.
Too hot.
Ay, 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 ay. Gimana nih ceritanya? Anjing, hilang dulu. Cih, capek banget. Udah lama-lama
I
kalah.
think we're safe now.
Capek banget.
Time to head on back for the evening. See you in front of Hello Work tomorrow.
Hold on. Who's up for a nightcap in the room?
Wow, it doesn't take you long to make yourself at home, Adachi-san.
This is really nice to see.
What is?
How you all seem thick as thieves already.
Really? It's not like we've known each other that long.
This is just how guys are, Sachan. Now, let's go home. Be careful on your way back.
She'll be fine. If someone attacks her, he'll end up in worse shape than she will.
That's right. I pity the man who messes with me.
Me too. Good night.
Ya, hujan gede dong tuh, guys.
Hey.
Forget something? Was I holding something in my purse for you?
No, it's not that. I was thinking... Look, our place is cramped and kind of dirty, but...
But...
If you don't mind that sort of thing, want to come stay with us?
Are you sure?
Yeah, as long as you don't take one look at it and run out screaming. It is pretty filthy.
You're a nice guy. You know that?
Me?
Never mind. Thank you.
Iya, iya, iya. Bareng dong.
Wait, is this?
Yep. Don't judge too harshly now.
We get to stay on the second floor in exchange for protecting the place from Bleach Japan.
I didn't even know there were places like this in Ijincho.
Haha, you finally sweet-talked a girl into coming here? Who's the lucky lady?
It's not like that.
Not at all. And I'd hardly call anybody invited here lucky.
So you're just a friend of these guys?
Yeah, I am. I'm betting big on them. You might say my life is a chip in their pile now. That's pretty much our relationship, isn't it?
Such a...
Well, if you think it's a smart gamble.
I certainly do. I hope none of you are out to prove me wrong.
I mean, we'll sure as hell try not to.
Ya, masuk aja dia. The party of Kasuga gitu. Ya, udah pagi tiba-tiba, bro.
Hey!
That's an act.
For real?
You guys are pathetic.
Hey ya.
Dua lagi. Oke, kita jalan menuju Hello World. Kita cari kerja lagi. Cari kerja. Gimana sih? Bisa ada. Ayo lari, olahraga. Details. Submissionnya banyak. Wah, musuh tuh. Pas banget tuh. The Coma Trading Company. Doing a mega for part-time lately. Really? Apparently there's a shipment from China picking up in any model. Can we get a thing? That'd be easy, no. But I heard some not so great more with the the expert ingredient like shark fin and blood. It's all first class stuff. We change the Japanese. We buy them from the first dish of the Bloomberg.
Okay.
We saying around quantity for small profit. A little more to say about that. Someone is saying in the floor, like maybe they didn't go. She'll be able to make them open. Just so that I still want to vote. That's not to be here. So it's not a comment based guys.
Yeah.
Nice, but if you go quite a problem with you will choose, but just to make him, that only make me worry more. You stay here long now, you haven't done around but you imagine you know that so there's gonna be something to do with this. Don't say too much, but there's still let me center it as well. See, I got this about this. Even the police can get so his game was off of you,
Yes.
So police. You're not actually the cheaters make me. They're fine. Look at that guy.
So.
Commission back the win one for us. And you want. It's been a good one. Well, no, they have so much fun doing the biggest. Go for that.
Got it.
Ririka, never rock the job. Walk.
Excuse me. My name is Kasuga.
I know. You're the director's favorite formerly homeless go-getter, aren't you? Am I right in assuming that you're here to find work again now that Otohime Land is shut down?
Yeah, so what should we do now?
Since this is the first time you'll be using our services without going through the director, let me explain.
Yeah, and thanks a bunch.
Okay, take a look then.
How will change job? You can change jobs at hello. It's kind of is sweet for you. Just how you should just. This will become a favorite through the main story, or we will not be able to change job at the moment. Breaker, Wodiqua. Change the correct job will cost them information.
That about. I'll be able to place you in more jobs once everyone starts gaining experience. Your options are a bit limited right now, but you'll find many more jobs are available once you've made some progress.
I gotcha.
Anyway, here's what I have at the moment. Of course, you're responsible for any adjustments you must make when you change jobs.
Apa nih? Select member to change job. Hero, homeless guy. Burn. Anjir. Musician. Idol. Bodyguard. Anjir.
Roger that. So this is how we change jobs.
Yes, just talk to me when you want to try out something new. There's no limit to the number of times you can switch, and you can always resume your previous job too. You may even want to try a bunch out to see which one feels right for you.
Nice. I definitely didn't think it'd be this easy to switch jobs.
Well, that's in part due to how I'm only able to offer you easy jobs right now. And because I'm the one handling all the paperwork. Just keep that in mind.
Sure. I'll remember that.
And that'll do it, I think. Now, as for that part-time job at the Yokohama Trading Company, which you and the director spoke about, they called us to say you're hired.
No, really?
Langsung
Yes.
keterima.
They'd like to start you straight away. Right now, even. The warehouse you'll be working in is north of Hamakita Park. It's not exactly walkable, so I'd recommend taking the train.
Got it. Thanks, Ririka-chan.
Wow.
We'll be back when we need to change jobs. Looking forward to it.
Ririka-chan? I'm glad you're so excited. Please come by any time.
Ririka-chan. Dah. Mesti dia ganti baju dong. Semoga kita change.
Can I help you?
Gue jadiin dia bodyguard.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Tes guys, biar dia. Coba level 1 lagi. Yang tebel. Wah, anjir, harus naik kereta, bos. Kita menghindar ketemu orang juga capek. Ketemu juga kan lebih banyak lagi.
Right. Let's go! Try this on your side. I'm not backing down.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're in it. Look at this. Let's go. Get serious.
Wih, skill baru. Oh, senjatanya bisa dipakai tuh.
You're gonna get stomped.
Senjatanya bisa dipakai itu balik kan ternyata ada.
Come on.
Take your best shot.
Get this one.
Cool.
Ternyata ada cara-cara tertentu dia. Kita bisa ganti senjata nanti apa senjata bisa dipakai juga itu. Ada.
Okay. I got this.
I'm not backing down.
Watch this.
Jangan.
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go. Try this on your side.
Alive.
Oke, benar.
Come on now.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
I'm up. Get serious. Let's go. Let's go.
Wah,
Don't get caught. I got this.
Right. This out. Feel this one.
Hold it together.
You're gonna get
Stop.
Let's go.
Perih.
Look at me go.
Duh, aduh,
I slept
kenapa
like a
gitu?
baby. Nonsense moving, comforting low hum. Place is perfect when you need a nap.
Yeah, I'll stop by again next.
Well, that makes vintage film theater.
Yeah, we're not an inn, you know. This is a
Story.
Hey, mister, interested in watching a movie?
No, well, I also get kind of sleepy when I'm in the. I don't want to be disrespectful.
It's quite all right. Old films span a whole range of genres, from sci-fi to romance. And of course, we have many. These were long before CG, which means things like, in fact, I'll say it's downright fresh. So much so.
All right, well, you must really love movies.
Well, I simply want nothing more than for people of today to watch. It'd be a waste if they were left to. But then, I suppose that's entertainment.
I get you. So that's why you opened up the theater.
Correct. The Seagull Cinema is a place where anyone also include, regardless, and since it's your first time.
Really? You sure?
Quite. I'd like you to see all.
Sorry, I'm kind of.
Of course. I'm always here.
Yeah, you got.
Ya betul, sibuk nih kita. Aduh, ketemu lagi dong. Lari. Ada lagi. Kita udah kayak ngindar-ngindar. Kereta, cerita. Bos. Stasiun.
Here we go.
Let's go. Take your
Try this on the side.
Want to fight? Okay.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Have fun with this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Cool. Check this out.
You're gonna be in a world of
I'm up. Let's go. Want to fight?
right.
Don't get cocky. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice.
Cik. Gue udah waktu awal training on your butt. Okay, let's move. Naik kereta berempat. Tamasya dia. Pergi tamasya.
Come on, get in line. Move it.
Move it.
All right, boys, warm up.
Move fast. We got another shipment coming in right behind this one.
So.
All right, you got one job and one job only. The freight comes in,
You unload it and sort by destination. If you're slow, slacking, or sucking, you get a visit from me. You, lady,
Yes?
can you read and write?
I can.
Add and subtract?
Yes, sir.
Good. You're on office duty.
Thank you, sir.
Good. Nggak mungkin kan ya disuruh pakai angka. Wow.
Adachi-san?
This is nothing.
Well, don't go so hard you run out of gas like Nama did.
Udah kelelahan nih.
He's just being a wimp.
Oh, man. Why does Saiko get the desk job? I can do math, too.
Hey, why don't we see what's inside these boxes? What the hell?
They're shark fins.
The expensive kind? Or the crappy ones?
How would I know? This is dried abalone. That's expensive. Never had it myself.
Dicek semua. Duit.
What the heck? This is just paper.
Oh, duit
They
palsu.
use paper in Chinese food?
In the food? That'd be weird.
Well, Japanese cooking uses washi paper to steam things, so maybe China has something similar.
Karena menurut gue mah tuh duit.
Hey! What are you doing over there?
Sorry,
Duit
we'll get
palsu
back to work.
tulisannya. Udah ketebak langsung gitu.
So listen, after the freight's unloaded, a sales rep from the tanker will bring the invoice.
A sales rep.
From the company that sold us the product. It'll be your job to process the invoice and get them paid.
很高兴这次的合作十分顺利。
Here we are. This is the invoice.
Hold on. I never said I could read Chinese.
It doesn't matter. You can read the total, can't you? The money's in the safe. It's self-explanatory.
"谢谢，我下星期也会再带好东西过来的。
That was... How much was that in yen?
About 8 million.
You paid 8 million in cash?
Anjir.
That's how we get such good deals on products. We pay in a single lump sum, cash, in yuan. The seller gets all their money right away and avoids paperwork. That's why these mainlanders are willing to sell to us at a much lower price than usual.
Cash is king.
This is king.
And just in case it crossed your mind, don't even think of skimming any cash. We keep our eyes open in this warehouse. You pull anything funny, you'll be sorry you ever set foot here.
Sir, I wouldn't dream of stealing.
Hey.
Okay, well, they're doing football. Anyone saw employee sitting in underwear, bro?
Seriously?
The last version is not joke. You guys have it.
Huh?
There's nothing out there. Yeah, you're so sweet now.
Yo.
You got worse than just him. Maybe you guys need a bed, Sam. Come on, nothing. Liumang Man. Loadingnya lama. Nyampe. Nah, kita mulai kuat lagi. Tuh. Banyak musuh di mana-mana. Hindar. Cuma kita lah yang lari di jalan raya. Kayak olahraga gitu. Seperti biasa. Tunggu. Jarang main kok. Oke, save. Ini udah tutup ya, ngapain kita kesini sebelumnya? Kita masih bisa masuk.
Shit! I thought this fucking lube was shampoo.
Yeah, refreshing.
Selamat.
Crap, you're already out of the bath? Sorry.
Kasuga, relax. I know what a naked man looks like.
Cool. Then, where's Adachi-san and Namba?
I'm probably still washing up. Anyway, I was looking into today's price list. Those ingredients that came in were purchased at some pretty hefty prices. Like what you'd expect for high-class stuff.
Must be primo then. Guess they aren't lying to the restaurants about the quality.
Nope. I mean, I'm sure they get a small discount for paying in cash, but they're doing everything above board, far as I can tell.
Damn.
The only weird thing is how much they're reselling the ingredients for.
What's weird?
Like, take the shark fins. They buy 100 grams for 10,000 yen. How much would you sell them to a restaurant for?
To make a decent profit on them... 20,000?
Well, the Yokohama Trading Company sells them for just 10,000.
What? Wait, they buy it for 10,000 yen, then sell it for 10,000 yen? That doesn't make any sense. How are they turning a profit?
Right? Unless it's volunteer work or something, I don't get it.
How are they even staying open? Don't they at least need to cover their overhead?
Not only have they stayed open, their profits have gone up over the years. For the life of me, I can't figure out how. I wish I could look at their ledger and not just their invoices.
What would that tell you?
I don't know. but I think I'd find signs of tax evasion.
Don't do anything that would give yourself away. This is the Yokohama Liumang, remember?
I'll be fine. But you're really that worried about me?
Of course I'm worried.
Why?
'Cause we're buddies.
'Cause we're buddies. Huh.
What? It's a good thing, ain't it?
I've never really had someone that I could call a buddy. I always just kinda thought movies and manga made that stuff up. Or at the very least, it was something I'd never have.
Well, you were wrong, 'cause now you've got us on your side.
Awesome.
Remember, you need good party members to beat Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest lah.
Isn't that a video game?
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
You're a weird one.
I can live with weird. It's true anyway.
Well, thank you, Kasuga, for making me one of your buddies.
What's up? Someone dying here?
Huh? Oh, we were just...
Well, hey, seeing as we've got a long, hard road ahead of us, let's knock back some drinks.
Sure. On whose tab?
Well, there's the pay bonuses the boss left us.
Come on, man. We gotta save those for a rainy day.
Oh, why be so cheap? The boss is in the afterlife right now, yelling at us to live while we can.
You're full of shit. I say we don't do it.
Madachi-san turns a bit feral when it comes to alcohol.
Just in this day itu masih ini apa? Nahan itu masih susah cara nahan. Timingnya terus pas gitu. Kayak bulut gak kena. Nggak semudah itu bung menahan serangan musuh. Dia tewas lagi. Mabok terus. Dateng lagi.
It's Bleach Japan.
What the hell? The place is already shut down. What do they want now?
My friends, look at this filthy, evil den of iniquity! Yes, it's an ugly little soapland. Just the other day, our tireless efforts led to the shuttering of this foul place! Yeah! This is our victory! The first bricks of the gray zone suffocating this city have cracked and fallen away! But we must not be complacent! We must press on until all the gray zones have been purified! Yeah!
Hey, we're in mourning right now. It's really not a good time.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was still vermin lurking around here.
Don't you have any respect for people in grief?
Don't you have any respect for the law? The shop is closed. This building should be vacant.
That's right! You heard him. Get out of town, you riffraff.
Bisa-bisa aja mau ninja.
Keep your protests to shouting. You lay hands on us, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, did you all see that? This thug's showing us his true colors. He thinks he can use violence to crush the voices of the people. He's obviously living in the past.
Hurry! Let's close up before they start in on us, too!
Where's the Seiryu clan when you need them? What are we paying them protection money for? Get the friggin' heck out of here! People like you are ruining society!
You're all criminals! You're enemies of good people!
Now, get out of our town and don't ever come back. I'm just grateful the owner of this shop finally realized what he truly was. A filth-spreading vector of disease. He did the noble thing by taking his own life. What did you just say? What was his name? NONOMIYA. Just looking at him made me want to vomit. I really can't bring myself to be sorry that he's gone. When I think about that man dangling at the end of a rope. I feel the same way I do when I finish my spring cleaning. Who do you think you are?
Get the fuck out of here!
Don't. That won't work, Sachan.
Why not?
Too late now, you little tart! You assaulted me! You all saw it! Someone call the police!
Slapping a guy like him never does much.
What?
This kind of fucker. You gotta hit him like...
Our leader's down! Let's get in there!
Gee, Brad.
Seriously? You brought bats? What, were you hoping for a quick ball game during the protest?
They were ready to incite violence all along.
We're good to go, right, boss?
Of course. You saw it! They attacked us first!
Baru bangun tidur.
Come on, everyone! This is our moment! Bleach the gray!
Rame nih kayaknya.
Battle is on!
Right.
I got this!
Try this on your side.
Okay,
You're gonna get stomped.
watch this! Take your best shot!
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Cool! You wanna fight? Check this out!
I'm up! Point of it all. Get serious.
I'm not backing down.
Don't get cocky!
Yeah.
Here we go. This out.
Weak!
I feel this one. You're gonna get stomped.
This sucks.
Fight?
I'm not backing down.
Go.
Let's go! Easy! Weak!
Right.
Wih, tebel nih.
Okay.
You're gonna get stomped.
Gotta hold it together.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
I'm up!
Point of it all.
Here we go.
Pedes tuh, bos.
I'm gonna bleach your ass!
Anak buahnya dulu tadi situ.
Yeah,
I can't.
have fun
You're
with
gonna get
this.
stomped.
The point of it all.
I got you.
I can't. Point of it sucks.
You wanna go?
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Let's go!
I can't.
Let's see. Right.
Don't get caught!
Try this on your side.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Take your best shot.
You're gonna get stomped.
Hold it together.
Don't get caught! I'm up!
Here we go.
Yeah.
Bisa dia.
Look at me go!
We win.
Someone call the police! Tell them we're being attacked by thugs!
Ditonton. Kasian nggak
Go
itu?
away! Go 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 away!
Iya, malu kakak.
This isn't over! Go away! The memory of today will only strengthen our resolve! Go away! We're done playing around! Serves you right! Don't come back!
This is our town!
Good job, everyone! So inspiring to see you fight evil!
Yeah! Remember this day with pride!
They got what was coming to them.
Couldn't let him talk shit about the recently departed like that.
But I'm the one who got us into a scuffle. Sorry, I should have stayed calm.
Nah, don't worry about it. Now we know what they're really about. Besides,
What?
if somebody messes with one of us, they mess with all of us.
Asik.
Man, that felt good! After all this time, we got to actually do something!
Yeah! I wish those useless bums in the Seiryu clan could have seen that!
Oh, come on, they ain't that bad.
Yes, they are. We can't rely on them. I've realized something. No one's gonna protect us but us. The Yakuza aren't gonna help. I agree! These dudes are way more reliable than that dumb Seiryu clan!
Sick.
Yeah! Remember this day with you guys!
Not them! You should teach them another lesson!
Safer with you around.
Puja-puji dah. Puja-puja Kasuga. Well, since I got food, yeah. Hey, NONOMIYA. Kan lo kita juga. Harusnya kita yang main chat dulu.
NONOMIYA-san! It's me, Eri Kamataki!
Can I help you? Are you here for an interview or something?
What? Oh, no. I'm not here for an interview.
Oh, I'm Kasuga. I guess you could...
Really? You worked here? Oh, well, anyway. Is NONOMIYA-san in right now?
You see, well, it's a little complicated. You know...
No, what?
Well, NONOMIYA-san, he died.
What? He's... I don't... He can't be here. That's not...
Hey! Oh shit! Hey! You're...
Pingsan dong dia. Siapa kayak ini?
Are you feeling better?
I'm so sorry. That was so embarrassing. I have been trying to get a hold of NONOMIYA-san by phone for the longest time, but...
Yeah, sorry to have freaked you out.
I'm Eri. I'm president of Ichiban Confections.
Ichiban.
Damn, Eri-chan. You're a president at your age? That's incredible.
Ichiban Confections? Nice! My name's Ichiban too, actually. Ichiban Kasuga. Great minds think alike.
What a coincidence. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but it also means the best, which is why my grandfather chose it. He wanted his senbei.
Ah, senbei. Man, I love a good rice cracker.
Well,
When was
Nonomiya-san was
supposed
supposed to step in and take over the company. I came by today to discuss things with him.
What? Nonomiya-san? President of a legitimate business?
I mean, he was a savvy businessman, regardless.
No, right. So, Ichiban Confections only sells snacks, right? Nothing,
Correct. My grandfather started it back in the day, but after he passed away, my father took over and expanded the business to other confectionaries and restaurants. We actually got to be kind of big, and we even gained a bit of a reputation in Ijincho. Until 3 years ago. My mother passed away when I was a little girl, so we didn't really have anyone we could turn to keep the business afloat. I was still a student back then, but I quit school to come back home. I wasn't about to let the dream my father... I worked day in, day out to learn the business, but I'm a complete amateur. So managing everything, and to make things worse, I got tricked into what I thought would be a good... Now most of our stores and businesses belong to a bunch of crooks.
That's messed up.
The only thing left is the senbei shop. My father and grandfather would be so much. And with the loan I was still paying, staying in charge of the business would have only made things worse. But that's when Nonomiya-san showed up and he used to be a regular of the senbei shop. And not only that, but when he heard about how the business was in trouble, he paid off my loan in full. And even offered to help run the business. So that...
Oh, crazy. There's Nonomiya being a cool guy on the down low again.
Yeah. I thought maybe this was gonna be another one of those exploiter, you know, force her to work in his soap lamp.
I never saw him interact with his other businesses.
Well, I can see the guy being a regular. Stepping in to become president.
It's possible. But
he did?
Yeah, he actually did want to go legitimate. That was his dream for a long time. I had to listen to him talk about it every time he had a few too many. He said he wanted to start up his own business. Create a sort of safety net.
What?
One way or another, Ijincho has become a place for people. So if the floor falls out from beneath a city like this, he always talked about how he wanted to create a safety net. Apparently, he had the same intentions for Orohime.
Well, maybe he wasn't so bad after all.
Yes, well, he also pushed his employees too hard, and he had his fingers in a lot of shady stuff.
Looking back, though, his place was the only one that took us in when we had nowhere else to go.
I think so, too. I always believed in him. I mean, there's plenty of other ways to make money in this town. Anyway, I should...
Wait, what about your business?
I think Nonomiya-san dying is maybe the...
What?
There's only so much someone like me can do in this position. If I can't find someone more competent to run things... Besides, this business will fizzle out sooner or later if I'm...
Hey now, is that what you really want? This place is important to you, isn't it? You'd really call it quits after...
Well, that's not what I wanted. I loved my dad and my grandpa. And I know they poured their... But Nonomiya-san's gone. And I don't have anyone else I can count on. I suppose I'm just reaping what I've sown. It was my own fault for trusting those... What was I...
Mary. All right, I got you.
Huh?
Oh no. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just leave all this company stuff to me and the gang.
Really?
But
Yeah, you can count on it. Meeting here like this is too much of a cool... And the shop's even called Ichiban Confections. That's got...
What are you talking about? You don't know the first thing about running a business.
Come on, we can't just leave it like this, can we? Plus, what about Nonomiya-san's dream to become the city's safety net?
This can... Don't get me wrong, I'm all for it too, but this is actually...
No, but... We owe Nonomiya-san our lives, right? I want to help. He gave up everything to save us. Let's just think of this as...
Paying him back, huh?
Figures you say that. Well, give it all you got, Ichiban. We'll be
Thanks. Wait, you're gonna help too.
Good luck, Ichiban. If anyone can pick up a failing business and use it to save the city, it's you.
I believe in you, Ichan.
Yeah, but what about you guys?
Kasuga-san, you... Are you really sure about this?
Huh? Look, yeah. I don't go back on my word. I'll be your president, prime minister, whatever you need.
Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, Kasuga-san.
Don't mention it. Looking forward to doing this, Sari-chan.
Likewise. Okay then. If it's all right with you, why don't I show you around the company?
Sure. You got this, Mr. President.
Hail to the chief.
President Kasuga!
Come on, guys.
Dia anjing anjir. Kocak anjing, dinyek partinya dia. Duh. Presiden Kasuga.
Well, this is it. This is the first floor, which is our little senbei shop.
Oh, have you always been here?
The shop has, but the company itself was headquartered in a much. But in the end, the business took a turn for the worse, and we ended up. The office is on the second floor.
Right behind you.
Wah. Beneran sendiri dan kita.
Oh, so
You'll have to excuse the mess we've got going right now.
Hey, Eri-chan, welcome back. Is this the guy?
Yes. Kasuga-san will be helping with the company in the place of Nonomiya-san. Kasuga-san, this is my grandmother. She helps out with the shop downstairs on days when she feels well enough.
I'm Tomei Kamataki. Nice to meet you.
Tomei-san, huh? I'm Ichiban Kasuga.
Older gentleman. Unique hairdo. Thick build, toned muscles.
Sick.
Quite a boyfriend you've got yourself, Eri-chan.
Sick.
Grandma? He's not my boyfriend. Were you even listening? Honestly, sorry about that, Kasuga-san.
It's cool.
Sit naman yun.
Huh? Whoa! Why is there a chicken here?
That's Omelette, our company pet. Well, I guess she's more like the company mascot. She's a good girl, though. You won't have to worry about anything. In fact, the company uses her eggs. Okay. Perhaps this would be a good time to go over the basics of management. This is going to be quite a tutorial, so just...
Sure thing.
Sorry ya, kita belajar bisnis dong sekarang.
I'm ready to start your training whenever...
Yeah,
yes.
Let's do it.
All right then.
Ngapain nih kita kan? Bisa dapat usaha sampingan. This is sebenarnya because ketika kontroversi dengan bayi cimana. You want to become the best company, you have to raise number spot in this ship person. You raise pay out of pay to do business and maintain this one. The financial person may do what they can. I think Mr. Bacon's gonna come back for this program again. I can say a personal fun. You say with the boss profits, boss sales. So the mission one get float making more. One jit, apaan nih? Wardrobe. Perasaan 150 buset.
We got a job to do.
Open for business. Then for a fair motivation.
悪いわね。
うまいこといきましたな。
Rp176.000.
Here's how the business did.
Laborku masih minus ya.
These results are kind of underwhelming.
We're kind of bleeding money here.
Things are tanking.
Iya.
It dropped.
Our ranking dropped.
Iya, bagus. Bukan naik malah turun. Amazing. Ranking drop, tahu begitu.
And that's about all there is to managing a business.
Yeah, not so bad. Yo.
Right now, all we have on staff is a bunch of deadbeats. And don't even get me started on the furniture.
So what can we do?
We'll have to invest. We need to advertise, hire
And we're gonna pay for all that how? And what the hell do we do?
That's where...
Seriously? All right, well, first off, let's think about how we'll get the money to cover the...
I don't know if anyone would be willing to... I suppose we'll have to take out another loan? And after NONOMIYA-san just repaid the last one, too.
Would you know anybody? Who's someone with money?
Look, I'm unemployed and ex-Yakuza.
What is it?
No, he wouldn't. Would he? That's where I'm at. Come on, Nick. I want to do this. For both the company and NONOMIYA-san's sake. I just need a little bit of financing, I think it's called. Please, man, can you help me out?
Dia malah makan.
You okay there, Nick?
Excellent! Your kindness and consideration for others is truly moving. Consider it done. I'd be thrilled to invest in your company.
Really? Man, thanks, Nick.
That said, I'm no novice when it comes to management. I can't just throw money at you like it's nothing. Indeed. If you can agree to them, consider the investment yours.
Seriously? Okay.
First condition, the company must never be in the red. Now, I don't ever want to see a minus next to company funds. And that includes the starting capital I'm about to give you. If I do, I'll have arrangements made to counter this on my end. This is by no means free money, and I am not a charity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very well. Second condition, I want the company share price ranking to be within your...
Share what now?
Ranking. It's what measures the company's value. If the share price goes up, so does the ranking. And I want your company to be in the... Showing you and your company's potential, it should be a piece of cake. So the deadline is simply there to keep you... I'll contact you later regarding the deadline. Condition 2 suit you fine?
Yeah.
The last condition. And you can take all the time you need with this one. I want you to become the #1 company.
Best of the best, huh?
I want that little confectionery of yours to be the crown jewel of Yokohama. In other words, get out. I'm not willing to invest my money into anyone who can't fulfill these conditions.
You got yourself a deal. I don't fully understand it, but I'm gonna do my best. I'll see to it that Ichiban Confections becomes the biggest company in Yokohama.
Then we're on the same page.
Okay. With
that, you're free to use the money for whatever you like. Be that improving infrastructure or personnel.
Awesome. Thanks a bunch.
No need to thank me. I'm expecting some kind of return. Looking forward to the results. Well,
just look at all this money. Wow, boyfriend, you actually did
it.
All over.
Gee, thanks, lady. I'll take that as a compliment.
This is amazing. Thank you, Kasuga-san.
Save your thanks for Nick Ogata. Besides, it's not like this came with no strings.
No dropping into the red, be in the top 100 share price ranking by the specified deadline, and ultimately take the top rank in share price.
Yeah, and I'm not about to disappoint the man. I made a promise to fulfill them.
Top 100?
It's gonna be top.
That's gonna be tough.
Well, let's start by using this money to get this company back on its feet again. Kasuga-san, just let me know when you're ready to begin.
You got it.
Jadi bisnis dong kita, anjir. Million yen anjing. Kos kita apa sebenarnya jadi? Tax. Severi. Lah, jadi misi utama dong ini.
I think it's about time we put Nick-san's money to use and start rebuilding this company. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Then without further ado,
Bisnisnya udah ada, tinggal kembangin gitu kan. 5 juta wajib. Damage confection. Check this. Really the best pedestrian input push out but recognize this focus. Stories I'm not sure but this one. Yes, I will feel this. Go to assign and grace and it's like a sandwich confection. Achievement confection. Okay. Each one of these are going to have for profit product service representative to pay more information. Make sure to stay abroad for several years.
I'll give it my best.
Anjir. So this time we will be best. Check out the server around the request. Oh. Wanna see it? Oh. Comment. Anjir, ayam dong.
I'll handle it, Sonny.
Nice itu. Bisa pakai ayam loh. GG kan. Mention the employees. The work paying or business to our profit. This is good. On to the employment management to is on day. Lay off. One grid.
お世話になりました。
Sorry guys.
お世話になったの。
Great. Research station improvement. To see this. Okay,
we got a job to do.
190.000.
Let's make that game. Pretty lucky.
Dapat nggak nih gitu? Yo, nggak kecil masih.
Still
Oh,
make it late.
dapat. 15
here's how
ribu.
the business is. These are
Surplus
incredible
labor itu
results.
pegawai.
Nice. You guys did great out there.
Naik kasih kita. Enggak lo, enggak gerak mas. Harus terus naikin level nih gitu gerak. Setidaknya kita surplus dulu.
Hell yeah, we actually made a profit.
Amazing! We did it! And all thanks to Nick's...
Having an investor makes all the difference, it seems.
Right. To invest in people or infrastructure.
There's so many ways
There are
to
so
do
many ways to do this right here and now.
Money for the future. I guess it all boils down to making the right choice at the right time.
I'd say we're on the right track, seeing as we made a profit this time. Ichiban Confections is finally making a comeback. Let's continue working our way into the top 100, Kasuga-san. President Kasuga.
You know it.
Oh man, the polmed selection. Anjir, bisa ditelepon loh. Polmed ayam anjir, gitu. Udah, kita ngasih sekarang. Udah nih kan. Keluar dong, kita balik ke misi utama berantem biasa dulu. Apa lagi nih?
Hell of a day.
And we've got our gig at the Yokohama Trading Company tomorrow. Again.
Guess we should just head back and hit the hay.
Yeah, it's not healthy to stay up too late.
Who are you, the sleep police? I'll go to bed when I'm ready.
Come on, we're buddies now. So trust me, you need your beauty sleep.
She doesn't have a thing for me, does she? You ever notice how she only picks on me? Maybe that's what she does to men she's secretly attracted to.
Not a chance in hell, old boy.
Hey, how about I make dinner for everyone?
Wow. You can cook?
Like a chef. I'll just go buy some ingredients. Nanchan, come with me and carry the bags.
Nanchan? Here we go.
She sure seems happy about falling in with us. But what? I wonder if it's really the best thing for her, you know?
I guess it is a dangerous bridge she's crossing with us. But it's what she wants. Just because she's having a little fun with it doesn't mean she ain't committed. Shouldn't we respect that?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, be back in 2 shakes.
Loh, udah pagi lagi tuh. The show went hard last time. Let's change. Guess we had it.
What's up?
Get him a small. Langsung sampai dong, jangan suruh Jaita jalan lagi ke stasiun. Ya ampun, kerjaan banget. Kan.
Okay, Sheshe. Next. Let's see. 1 million yuan. Just a minute. No, there's not enough. Excuse me, boss?
What is it?
There isn't enough money in the safe.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, well, we have had a lot of shipments lately.
不好意思，小偷的现金见底了，下次一起付给你们。
喂，这个当初讲好的不一样吧？批发价会算你这么便宜，就是因为说好当场付现的。没钱的话，东西我们可要收回去了。
知道了，我去银行抽钱回来。30分钟后，你们再过来。
这次可要准备好啊！
放心了，相信我。
Wait right here.
Yes, sir.
What, that wooden box?
What the heck? This is just paper.
Do they use paper in Chinese food?
Kan
In the
ketahuan
food?
kan.
That'd be weird.
What? 钱筹好了没？
Oh, it's not here yet.
Set baru nyampe.
不好意思，让你们久等了。
Kasih gue merhatiin aja.
What? Counterfeit bills?
Ada yang aneh bung, gitu tiba-tiba duitnya dari atas kan, nggak kemana-mana duitnya.
Yeah, those have got to be fake.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it's fucking weird, right? Where'd all that extra money come from?
He did have to go to the bank.
No, he went to the second floor. Never set foot outside. I saw him. And when he came back down, he was carrying the case of money.
Could be they've got a safe up there. Who knows how much would be in it?
But then why not move a sufficient amount from there to here? Why did I come up short?
There's always the explanation that someone was just lazy.
If all he needed to do was go up to another safe, he wouldn't have asked for half an hour.
Good point.
Let me get this straight. When the vendor asked for payment, there wasn't enough cash.
So then the boss got more money from somewhere in this building.
And that's where the box comes in, remember? There was a box with paper in it, next to the ones with shark fins and abalone and stuff.
Yeah. Just reams and reams of paper.
Before he paid the guy, the foreman took that paper up to the second floor.
Wait, are you saying the paper is...
It's what they use to print the fake money. They make that shit right there.
You think they have that kind of printer?
They've gotta.
What, and all the stuff they're importing, they just buy it with their fake-ass money? I don't know. Seems like a damn foolish plan.
But it's possible. They do make all their payments up front with cash. That's really unusual in this day and age, especially with the sales volume they have.
Another good point.
There has to be some reason why they would refuse to use a bank. And I think their big profits tell the same story.
Me too.
Kalau pakai bank pasti
Maybe it
ketahuan.
sounds believable to you two, but not to me.
But it's right there. The reason they pay in cash is to use their fake money. Can't do that with a bank. That would also explain why they're able to sell at cost. The profits would be crazy doing it this way.
I mean, after all, they're essentially getting their product for free. Plus, the seller takes the fake bills to China, where they won't be traced back to Japan. It's bold, but in a way, airtight. Mabuchi's a sharp guy.
Maybe his primary goal is to hide where the money comes from.
You mean money laundering?
When I was in prison, I heard some guys in my room talking. They said foreign currency is easier to fake than yen. But the problem was, you have no way of turning that fake money into yen. If you take it to the bank, they'll know it's fake right away. Maybe that's why Mabuchi is laundering the shit with a cash-only trading company.
The products are just a front for the money laundering.
Sounds like we have a lead on Mabuchi's fraudulent scheme. Let's use this to threaten him. We've got leverage now.
Wait, this is all just speculation so far. We need to find solid proof that he's counterfeiting money. Proof that will really force his hand.
What if we snuck up to the second floor and took a picture of the money printer?
No way would it be that easy. If they have a printer up there, Security on that floor will be tight as hell. And if we get caught, it won't just be a slap on the wrist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's not do anything super dangerous. We only need to sneak out one fake bill. Psycho, you already have access to the fake money.
Yeah, but didn't I tell you about the body check they do on me when I leave? Now I see why. They're doing that to ensure I don't take any of the fakes.
Okay, but they don't check us guys. We're just unloading crates. Could you slip us a bill while we're working?
I could try.
You have to be really careful.
Of course.
Nice. Tomorrow I can say goodbye to all this manual labor.
I'm actually feeling kind of excited about this plan.
Then I'll make us an exciting dinner tonight. We'll all need our energy. Nanchan, we're going shopping again.
Me again? I'm beat.
No worries, I'll go.
Ichiban, you used to be a Yakuza, right?
Yeah.
Your old life must have been a scary one. Was it hard on you?
Guess so. But what counts as scary is different for everyone, isn't it? And, you know, it changes over time and all that.
Yeah, I understand. I'll tell you something. The old me would have no idea what to do in this situation. But the new me? It feels like she can do anything. Or at the very least, what used to scare her just doesn't anymore.
Sounds great. But you still gotta remember what actually is dangerous and be careful.
You worry too much. Come on, let's go.
Satu chapternya panjang banget ya, buset dah. Itu kelar mungkin. Per chapternya. Per chapter berapa ini kan? Jalan lagi. Kenapa nggak langsung aja? Lari. Tuh, sulit.
Nani niten da? Oi, omae.
Run. Preman nggak dengar. Sampai, woi, iya lu. Oke. Baca apaan tuh? Recommended apa tidak kira apa berapa berantem tadi.
Hey, I can't hold that many. Let me just stick with these two, man.
Toughen the fuck up, bro. We don't have time for your bitching.
Set. Nyelundup nih.
Hey! You there! You gotten used to working here yet?
Oh, sure.
Foreman's been talking about you nonstop. I think he might even ask you out soon.
Oh, looking forward to it.
I'm gonna drop these.
Sorry.
You idiots! What are you doing?
Sorry. Let me get this cleaned up.
Oh, God.
Shit, where did it go?
So, just how did you end up with this?
I don't know.
What? You saying this money just grew legs and walked over here by itself? Fat chance. Hey! These 4 Japanese are thieves! They're trying to steal the company's money! They almost made off with some of your pay! Are we gonna let them get away with that? I say hell no! Let's tear these fuckers up and load them in boxes!
Ya. Sudah juga. Pantes ya tulisan recommended ya.
Bring it on.
Here we go.
Look, levelnya.
Oh yeah. Get psyched on. Get alive.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Don't get cocky.
Let's go.
You're gonna get stuck.
Going in. Gotcha.
Wanji. Say
Take it.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Aduh.
Right. Try this on the side. Feel this one.
You wanna?
Yeah.
I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
Have fun with this. Don't get cocky.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Cool. Get alive. I'll check this out. Get serious. I'm up. I got this. Let's go.
I'm not backing down.
Fight.
Here we go. Check this out.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah.
You're gonna get stomped.
Come on now.
Go. Go.
Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world. Right. Try this on the side. Feel this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna get stomped.
Don't get caught. This. I got
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Hey! Cool. Weak. I'm up.
You're gonna get stung.
I got this.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
猪傻了
I'm not that down.
That's better. Come on. Yeah. Let's go.
Oke, lagi quarter 2.
Right.
Don't get cocky.
Get this out.
Cool.
You're gonna get stung.
Yeah. Have fun with this. Little first aid.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Take your best shot. Let's do it. I got
Try
this.
this on for size. We're in this together, guys.
I'm up. Going in. No mercy. Let's go.
Harusnya tinggi ya gitu.
Oh yeah. Wanna fight?
You're gonna get stung.
Come on. What do I do? You're in it now. Watch this. I got you. All patched up.
Right.
We take your best shot.
Satu dulu.
Feel this one.
Let's
go.
I got this.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not that down.
Have fun with this. Little first aid. Appreciate it. Let's get it done.
Let's see.
Check this out.
Here we go.
You're in it now.
Oke.
Let's go. I'm up. Let's go. Yeah.
Aduh.
Yeah. Don't get cocky. That's better. Kick it to
Right.
You're in it now. Okay.
Tak dia.
I'm not that down.
Watch this. I got you. Oh yeah. Thank you.
Waduh.
Huh?
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Ada.
Take your best shot.
You're gonna be in a world of
I got this. Cool.
Oke.
That's it feeling. Nice. Hell yeah.
Level semua.
Nice.
Fuck! Who are you guys anyway?
Hand over that damn money already.
Fuck you!
Just one bill's all I need. Come on.
1 bill? What the fuck kind of thief are you? 喂！紧急状况！有紧急状况！
Oh, shit.
Wanted.
Out of the way, guys.
Dah. kebakaran dan
Run! It's gonna explode! Let's go.
waduh. Siapa? Gumiju. Oke, tamat akhirnya.